Hey, it's May here. Sooner or later, we're all going to face problems, challenges, and issues, and sometimes we have to tell our boss about them. And so the question is, how do you present challenges to your boss and have it be even a positive for your relationship? So there are three key success factors I want to share with you right now. First is to be timely, and that means telling your boss with enough time so that they can help you fix it, or if it's not fixable, so that they can pave the way and do whatever they need to do to socialize it at more senior levels. And there are 3 points in time that you want to think about. The first is when you can sense that there may be storm clouds on the horizon. And that's where you say, flagging this, I'm going to keep my eye out for it and will let you know if it develops. The second point in time is when it looks like it's likely to be a problem. That's when you go and say, this is likely to be a problem. Here's how I'm planning to deal with it. Let me know if you think differently. And then the third point in time is when the problem is upon you. And that's where you go and say, here's the situation, here's what I'm going to do, and here's what I need your help with. The second key success factor is to get in the right frame of mind. And it's about you. And that means getting out of the fear zone because when you're in fear, you can't think, you're just reacting, and that never turns out very well. And instead, you want to regain your composure. And so that means doing whatever you need to do. So I like to breathe and tell myself, you can do this, May. We can handle this. Or whatever you need to tell yourself. And then you want to look for the opportunity. It's not like you're going to present it to your boss as, hey, this isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. No, that's for them to tell you. But for yourself, you want to frame it as, how could this be an opportunity? What can I learn from this? How can we use this to the team's benefit? And that will help you be in a much better, more composed frame of mind for step 3. Which is when you go and tell your boss, you want to tailor your communication to suit your boss's temperament, suit their style. So key success factor number 3 is to tailor your communication to your boss. And here I want to share 4 typical kinds of bosses that you might come up against and how to communicate with them successfully. So the first kind is the micromanager. And with a micromanager, you want to tell them early and often. They want to know what's going on, they need to feel in control, and they need time to be able to process and to be able to do whatever they need to do. The second kind is the hands-off manager. That's the opposite of the micromanager. And for that kind of manager, you're going to need to be able to handle it pretty much on your own, because that's what they expect. So you'll need to tell them what's going on, present the solution, and give them just the right amount of information. The micromanager wants to know everything. The hands-off manager wants to know the important things. And then you'll need to direct them to take whatever action you need them to take. It's almost like you're managing your boss, not the other way around. The third type is the drill sergeant. These are the people that believe in tough love, and you just want to tell them like it is. Give it to them straight, like you're ripping off the Band-Aid, and then expect the heat blast from them, and you want to not crumple when you get the heat blast, because that's what they expect from you, composure. And then once the storm is blown over, then you can have a constructive conversation about next steps. And if they go on and on with the heat blast, and you need to get moving on addressing the crisis, then here's a good line for you. You say, I respect that you have every right to be angry, and I will be here all day to return to that. But right now we have a room full of people waiting for the next step. Here's what I suggest. What do you think? Then the fourth kind is the too busy manager. And with the too busy manager, the key is to pin them down, is to get in touch and get them to focus. So you need to be very persistent. And then when it comes time to communicate, when you've gotten their attention, then you want to be succinct. You want to also have the 1 or 2 action steps that you need them to take. and be prepared to have them take it right there and then with you. You don't want to leave them to do it later because they might not get back to it because they're so busy. So if you need them to approve a memo, have it there so they can look at it right then and there. If you need them to make a phone call, bring the phone number, give them the 3 bullet points that they need to talk about. So I hope those help you to tailor your communication, because in the end, when you are presenting a challenge to your boss, it's really an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to demonstrate that you can be composed under pressure and that you can handle things. So when in doubt, default to being matter of fact, being solutions-based, and maintaining your composure. So what's been your experience of presenting challenges to your boss, and what strategies have worked for you? Leave a comment and let me know. And if you're watching this from anywhere other than my blog, head on over to maybusch.com/blog, and I look forward to welcoming you there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the red button to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified of new videos. So now, go out there and be bold, play big, and spark joy for yourself and everyone around you.